Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new around here, I make videos for anyone who's looking to try and improve their chess in a club rating level, beginner level, any level really. I'm just documenting my chess journey, sharing what I'm learning, sharing my training methods and all of that. So if that sounds interesting, please consider subscribing as would be greatly appreciated. We hit 100 subscribers, what I'm very grateful for. It was pretty much my main goal was to hit 100 subscribers and I'm going to keep going. Hopefully we can try hit 200. And maybe at 200 subscribers, I'll do something interesting, like make an interesting video, or I might do a YouTube live stream. But in today's video, I'll be showing you the mainline theory to the Caro-Kann. I've showed theories to the Karpov variation, the Tartakow variation, Bronstein-Larsen, but I've never actually shown the main line. So let's just get into the video. White starts with about e4, c6, d4, d5, knight to 3, d4, knight e4, and now I've made so many videos on knight f6. I've got lots of videos on knight d7, and those are the only lines I really know. I've never actually played the main line, and I thought I'd learn it. So anyway, I'll be showing the theory today. Bishop f5 is played, knight g3, and now bishop g3. So here white gets a tempi on the knight. There's nowhere. White can also go knight c5, and I'll be covering a game on this, showing what to do as black. But the main move here is knight g3, what gets played most of the time. And now black normally continues bishop g6. And now here today I'll be making a video on bishop c4, as it's more of a sideline, and then in other videos I'll be sharing main lines with knight f3 and other things, and h4. But anyway, if you want to play this variation, you're going to need to know the sidelines, and bishop c4 is a very crucial sideline. I believe it's the third most popular move, has been played lots of times. So bishop c4 is extremely important that you understand how to deal with this as black. Anyway, so after bishop c4, white's got pressure here. We just go e6. We've got our bishop out of the chain. We can close it up now and bring our dark square bishop out. Now white continues knight 1 to e2. This move is double purpose. White now can play f4. So for example, if this knight is on f3, white can never really push this f pawn. And when this knight here, we can push it, and also this knight can actually hop into f4 itself now. And was very common for white to put this knight on e2 and go here. So anyway, knight 1 to e2 is played. And now, knight f6. Well, actually, there's two moves here. I'll show you both of the theory to them. Now, knight f6 is the main move. Sorry, actually, bishop d6 is more popular, but the book I'm reading, this used to be the main move, knight f6. I just want to say bishop d6, I'll be showing both of them. I think I'll be showing you bishop d6 first, as I believe, I would play bishop d6 myself if I get this position. Okay, so what's the difference between knight f6 and bishop d6? Now, a lot of the time they can transpose anyway, but there's a kind of a big difference if you play them differently. So first of all, bishop d6, white can continue here with three plans. Okay, so I'll show them. Okay, so castles is the most common plan. Actually, it used to be, but anyway, castles. And now, after castles, queen c7 is played. Getting this quick. This is very common to see the queen develop to c7. And now white here goes f4. And now knight e7. So this is the whole idea, to not put the knight on f6, but to put it on e7, as it controls this f5 square. White can get a very pleasant position if white can push his pawn and successfully play f5. You don't really want to allow white to play f5. You can. There's lines where it's fine. But from a practical standpoint, you probably don't want to allow white to play f5. So that's the whole idea, to control this f5 square. So that's one way. That's the whole idea behind bishop d6, is to try stop the f5 idea. Also, so after bishop d6, white can continue with h4. After h6, knight f4 is played. And now we don't want to go bishop h7. I believe this is quite annoying if white goes knight. We don't want to allow one of the knights to come here, as it's just annoying because you can't really defend it properly, and you don't want to allow this knight to get here. So we just take here. Takes, and knight f6. White has the bishop pair, what means we've got a knight and a bishop, which means we want to keep the position fairly closed. You probably don't want to allow white to open up the position. So if you're playing this, but it's about equal. White as the bishop pair has a slight advantage, but it's very solid for black. So that's one option with h6 after. I'll show you quickly. h6, knight f4, takes, knight f6. Now there's another option, bishop d6. I've showed you castles and h5. White can directly just go knight f4. It's a bit different. After knight f4, we can go queen h4. Because now there's no pawn on h4 that stops us from doing this. And now knight g to h5. This is an interesting move attacking this square. So we take. Knight takes is no good. We can continue with knight f6, and if takes, well, king f8. This knight is trapped. So white would not normally go for this. Normally white would take with the queen. Let me quickly show you. Queen h5, knight g to h5 is the main move, and now takes, g6, knight f4 or knight g3, and knight f6. The position is fine. I believe Garry Kasparov had this against Topalov, and Garry Kasparov couldn't make much of his position as white. Very solid, and yeah, it's fine for black. So those are the lines with bishop d6 after knight d2. So here you got the two kind of main options to go bishop d6 or knight f6. However, they can transpose if you go knight f6 and then go bishop d6. So yeah, I showed you all the bishop d6 lines, and now the knight f3 lines. Knight f6 lines after castles. Bishop d6, and now f4. And now here's the problem, is that this, from a practical standpoint, and even from a computer standpoint, is very good for white, that white can actually push this pawn. So black here can continue in separate couple ways. Queen e7 is a way to stop f5, and also bishop f5. So queen e7 can be played, and bishop f5 after takes. Black will play g6 and claim that it's kind of like a Tartakower variation, but better because this pawn is weak. So I also believe black scores very well in this line actually. So these are options you could explore. However, if you do want to like stick with one of these specific variations, I do encourage you to kind of look at it yourself. I'm just kind of showing you the options you have, and then you can always look at them further if they interest you. So queen d, and I also just want to like educate you on this if you don't know it, and I believe just learning these basic lines can just improve your chess in general as well. So queen d7, also queen c7 can be played. This is an interesting line after f5, takes, knight takes, bishop h2, king h1, and normally castles. White sacrifices a pawn, but this is still quite a very risky position. There's a strong bishop here. There's an open rook on this file. These pieces can get into the game, and yes, this king can be in great danger. So anyway, I thought I'd share the lines with bishop c4. Those are pretty much all. So after e6, after here. So next video, I'll be continuing with knight f3 or h4, h5. I believe they transpose anyway, but I thought I'd show you bishop c4 today after e6. You can. After knight 1 to e2. I thought I'd just share you with the basic ideas behind white's moves, and the basic ideas behind black's moves. If you did get value out of this video, I would appreciate if you could leave a like up. It'd be greatly appreciated, and yeah, again, thank you for 100 subscribers. I'm very grateful, and thank you for watching, thank you for your attention, and have a good rest of your day.